Graduation to all of my younger friends or friends who just recently graduated. I am so proud and happy for you guys. It's kind of strange looking back at it now because it means that it has been exactly 1 year since my own college graduation at USC Edinburgh, which is pretty crazy if you ask me. So right before I actually walked at the ceremony, I went through a series of denial. I literally was one of the last few people to rent out my graduation gears and everything. I didn't even bother to do my photo shoot until 2 days before. And I was probably one of the last few people to actually walk up on stage and to receive their diploma. I'm telling you, if there's anyone out there who wanted to stay in college forever, it was me. But jokes aside, I was kind of ready for that next chapter of my life. I was just extremely excited and I didn't know what was going to happen, and that's kind of weird for me because I always felt like I had to have some sort of detailed plan mapping out everything that I was going to do. About 2 months after graduation or so, my mom decided to surprise me with tickets to Vietnam, and I ended up traveling to Asia for an entire month, which is an awesome opportunity because who knows when I'll get the chance to do that again. But during that time, I had to ask myself a lot of questions, such as, Khanh, what are some things that you would like to do moving forward? What are you going to do now that you're kind of done with school, at least for the time being? And it wasn't always easy. I had to deal with a lot of pressure that a lot of postgraduate students would deal with, and I was in a series of episodes where I was just confused and stressed out, and I just really didn't know what to do. So for the next couple of months following my trip to Asia, I started to apply. Now, one of the questions I received a lot was, why didn't you do that while you were in school? Well, when I was in school, I was kind of busy doing everything else, and I just really wanted to focus on the now. And the now for me back then was just internships, doing well academically, Greek life, and just enjoying college. So I decided to hold off on the recruitment process until after I was done. It was probably one of the toughest times. I'm telling you, to always come so close and yet never really get to where you want to be. I've heard back from plenty of big media companies. I've interviewed with executives and I've gone to final rounds, and there were times where I felt very hopeless because I didn't know if this felt right. I've always been asking myself questions such as, is this going to benefit me? And if not, then should I really be pursuing it? So after months of just learning how to say no and realizing and recognizing my talents and my gifts and my passion, I finally found a job that I very much love and adore. And it took quite some time to kind of get used to, in terms of waking up in the morning and going to work and then having to work out and having that social life and going out with friends and perhaps even, trying new things on the weekends. But, postgraduate life has been exciting and scary, and I'm just recording this video to kind of talk about my journey since that graduation a year ago, and to see how far I've gone. I'm kind of excited for the future and equally afraid, but I just wanted to kind of talk to all of you out there to let you know that we all have our series of struggles, but when your calling comes, and I'm telling you it's gonna be all worth it. So for all my college graduates out there, congratulations. I'm so proud of you, and best of luck to you with all your future endeavors. As always, fight on.